Hey, what's up, y'all? You know what time it is. Keenan just felt like cooking. First time for 2022 that made it through a new year. And yes, it is New Year's Day. And on New Year's Day, in my household that I grew up in, well, my grandma's house, it was a tradition to eat some black-eyed peas. It symbolizes good luck and prosperity and all that old good stuff. And I've been carrying on that tradition. And definitely took my grandma's recipe and made it my own. I definitely switch it up and got different variations of it. So here is one. This is your boy Keenan's black-eyed peas. Let's get to it. Real simple. We got some black-eyed peas here. Usually I use some fresh ones, but I mean, hey, these is on sale for $1 a bag, and it ain't nothing wrong with these bad boys. I got a couple cloves of the small cloves of some garlic, so that's probably like 2 good whole full-size cloves. I got 2 Mexican green onions, the white and green part. I love Mexican green onions. They got a really good flavor. That is a little bit, just like a little sliver of some red bell pepper. I usually use orange, but I had red in the refrigerator. And to that, I picked this up from Zion Market, Korean market here in our city in San Diego. And this is just some thick bacon. It says boneless black hog pork, and I had this before, and it's very tasty, and it's not seasoned or smoked or cured. It's just fresh sliced up pork belly. From a liquid, I'm gonna use some of this vegetable broth. First time using vegetable broth, I'm gonna be honest. And then I'm gonna season these beans with the seasoning that my wife had picked up, Western style buckboard bean seasoning. Excellent for beans and soups. So went ahead and diced up this pork, and this smells really porky, I'll tell you that. This is just bacon. I mean, it is not cured, it is not smoked. It's just some fresh cut pork belly. And I'm gonna go ahead and render off some fat so we can saute our veggies up, but I'm gonna go ahead and put a little seasoning on there, a little bit of that Sniffin Griffin's all purpose. You know, just a little bit to complement that bean seasoning. Bam, like that. Stir that up. So I'm gonna let these bad boys finish rendering and crisping up, and then we're gonna be back with the veggies. Back in a minute. We got these bad boys pretty rendered, and try to get as much fat as possible out of there. As you can see, nice little crispy bits, because remember they're gonna boil with the cook with the black-eyed peas. I just wanted to break down the fat a little bit so I could have something to cook my veggies in. So I'm gonna get these taken out the pot. I'm gonna leave the oil in here, and we're gonna be back with the veggies. I got the veggies in there, Mexican green onion, a little bit of red bell, and some garlic, and we're just gonna saute these up. And that leftover fat from the pork belly, the black hog, and here's that. I took it out and browned it up, got it nice, you know, some little crispy bits. But I'm gonna go ahead and saute these up till they get nice and soft. I got it on a low heat, and then when they're nice and soft, I'm gonna put the pork back in there, the beans, the goodness, the schmeckes, and we're gonna get it going. Back in a minute. I got a little color on my veggies. Got them onions nice and caramelized up in there. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add this pork back in there. Stir that up. So next, we got the frozen black-eyed peas. It's 1 bag. It's 2 bags. We want to mix all this up. Okay, that don't look right there. Yeah, those is a little too black. And we're gonna go ahead and mix this up like this. Mix it all up in the fat of the pork, the flavor of them veggies, right? Get everything in there nice and mingled. I'm gonna add a couple tablespoons of this Western style buckboard bean seasoning. I've been real excited to use this. I did taste it. Has a smoky flavor, almost like a bacon flavor. So it's definitely gonna add some smokiness to the dish, along with some other stuff. We got some dehydrated onions and chili peppers and powders. So I'm gonna start off with just a tad like that. It's about 2 tablespoons. And we're gonna season it as we go. And I'm gonna use that as my main seasoning as far as seasoning up the beans, since it is a bean seasoning. And next, once we get this all mixed up, I'm gonna add this carton of vegetable broth. And any more liquid I need, I'm just gonna add water. And then just re-season as I go, because that's what you do when you add some liquid to your food, especially water. You wanna re-season. This is about a good 1.5 cups of water. So like I said, I added some water. So what we do is with that is we add a little bit more seasoning because we added the water. So another good 1.5 tablespoons of the seasoning. We're gonna mix that up. We're gonna let this come to a boil, and then we're gonna cover it and let it simmer, and we're gonna check it in an hour. Back in a minute. Your boy Keenan's Blackeyed Peas. I guess this is like version 3. It's been about a good 1.5 hours. A little bit over, probably about 1 hour and 45 minutes. I had it boiling on low, like a medium low. And man, let's get a look, boy. We got the black-eyed peas with the Mexican green onion, garlic, some red bell. Sauteed the veggies up in the fat of some Black Hog Pork Belly that I got from Zion Market, Korean market here in San Diego. Look at that. And seasoned it with some of this seasoning right here. First, with the pork belly, I went on ahead and use a little bit of that Sniffin Griffin's all-purpose, just to tenderize it up and give it a little flavor. And then my main seasoning for the beans was this High Mountain Seasonings, Authentic Wyoming. Shout out to Wyoming. Western style buckboard bean seasoning, excellent for beans and soups. And I'm telling you right now, that stuff is amazing. We got that from my wife picked it up from Iowa Farms. So if you're ever in San Diego and you go to Iowa Farms or Cecil Meats, check that out. Yeah, so we got a good bowl. Look at that. Pork belly, Black Hog Pork Belly, Mexican green onion, garlic, red bell. Okay. The veggies sauteed up in the fat of the pork, seasoned with the bean seasoning. Oh, now let's get a bite. Let's get a good sample. The fat on there is just like melt. It just melts. It just melts as soon as you hit your mouth. This is just a different variation, using a different protein and different seasoning. But this is good. This is going to bring a lot of good luck, prosperity, wealth, and good health. Everybody be cool out there. Appreciate you checking me out. Get ready for some new stuff for 2022, baby, from your boy Keenan. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Y'all be safe out there.